Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alex.
I'm Jim.
I'm Tony.
And we are your astute wins counselors to get you through the week with any daily grind issues you might be experiencing or any issue at all that you want us to try to resolve for you. So let's get to our first winner. Our first winner is Jonathan from Bozeman, Montana, and he writes, Dear Win, on this Valentine's Day, and any thoughts or hindsight for constructing the perfect relationship? Ooh.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I kind of got one.
Oh. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, don't be in a relationship. It's so easy. My day started at like noon.
Yeah.
And nothing much else happened after that.
So nothing went wrong, basically.
Nothing went wrong. Just watched TV. It was like great. I went to the supermarket. No one was there.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to be like when you die. It's going to be you alone.
Yeah.
Probably.
That part of it wasn't what I had been focusing on today. But that might be a side effect if I guess discontinue.
But the lack of stress, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you might live longer.
So you'll live longer by yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Age better by yourself.
That's what it's all about. Survival.
All right. That's a pretty simple answer. What do you think, Jimbo?
Wow. Well, actually, my gut instinct was the same as Tony, as also a lonely, relationshipless man. That does make it pretty easy. I think. Okay. How to construct the perfect relationship.
Yeah.
Wow. I think optimally, you would want a partner who is completely dependent upon you,
Right.
so that you could withhold things to control them should you need to.
Almost like a baby that doesn't cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But maybe I was thinking.
Oh, that's Junior.
Oh, too bad. I hope he's okay. I was thinking more like, say, a bride or whatever is your preference, who doesn't speak your native tongue and you don't speak theirs. So they'll be dependent on you for food and transportation and lodging.
Very cool.
While they're in this country.
Okay, so they're almost indentured servants.
Hey, yeah. Oh, yes, exactly.
Okay, that's good. Good idea. I like that.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
I like. I like where you're going. That's pretty interesting. Jonathan, I'm going to have to take it even maybe a step further. Let's say, go to Total Recall. Total Recall, you can type in whatever experience you want, whatever the girl, guy, whatever looks like you want them to look. And
Three boobs.
That's it. 3 boobs. 6'2", blonde, whatever.
Yeah.
And you can program. That's right. That's exactly what I got to say. And you can also tell them how that experience is going to play out. So now you just have that programmed in every single day to the rest of your life, and you'll die like Tony alone. But
you'll have this robot of a lover.
That's right. But at least along the way, you've lived the facade of having the perfect relationship.
With a robot lover.
Yeah, and if you don't know,
3 boobs.
that's with 3 boobs. And if you don't know any different, then is there any harm to that? No. Total Recall, Jonathan. That's your answer, and as far as I'm concerned. All right. Well, let's go on to our next winner. That's Walter from New York, and he writes, Dear Win, did you hear that Kanye West just announced that he is $53 million in debt? Any advice on what Kanye should do? Can you believe that? Ooh, well, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty cruel, but $53 million. Exactly how?
How?
He's got an Adidas fashion line. He's got a rap video coming out every other week.
He doesn't. If that's what $53 million in debt looks like, I got to get me some debt.
I have a feeling,
for sure.
You know what?
Hey, but you're winning because you're definitely significantly less in debt than that.
Well, yeah, but he's living much larger than I am.
You ever think Kanye wants to be in your shoes, Jim?
He might.
I have never thought that.
Do you know why? Tony's onto something here, because Kanye has never been on the Win Show, and you are winning. Kanye is
You
not.
are winning. Kanye's $53 million in debt.
That's right.
Do you think at like 51, he's just still like,
I
still want $1 million worth of
minks.
Yeah.
That's right. I still buy $2 million worth of minks. That's fine.
I was like, I'm already $51 million
Who cares?
in debt.
Bring me all the minks.
That's right. Slaughter every ocelot in Russia. That's fine. Matter of fact, he can call up Putin and have him help him out with that.
Maybe that's the advice he needs, though. Like at 51 million, you consciously think, do I need more minks? Probably not. Probably should not spend an additional $1 million.
And that's why he's at 53 now. And at 53, how should we help him out? I mean, what can we do for poor Kanye?
Allow me to, maybe we need a Kanye like this. We need a Kanye that's $53 million in debt and doesn't care. Because isn't excess what truly makes Kanye great?
That's true.
A willingness to dive in and say whatever uninformed opinion, to attack someone for no reason.
You know, I think you can do that with significantly less debt, though.
But would a person who is not inclined to go $53 million in debt be willing to dive in with that kind of excessive emotion?
That's a good point, because he has access to even go that far in debt.
He has
None of us
nothing
could
to
just
lose at this point.
right. He just
including people's respect.
Right. Right. He can attack all the handicapped kids in Australia at a concert if he wants again. It doesn't matter at that point, right? You know, or he could say whatever he wants, you know, and or you know, rip on Taylor Swift some more or whatever. Yeah, I mean, why not?
So maybe it's not about fixing the problem.
It's
just
enabling
realizing that there are also other benefits. Look on the bright side, Kanye.
That's right.
You can express yourself as an artist, and you have a reason to be mean to people.
And you can say whatever you want and try to be an expert on something you know nothing about. Because if you weren't Kanye, you wouldn't get the voice.
Yeah.
So you know,
I don't have the voice.
Right.
If I wanted that, maybe I should be making these kind of life decisions.
You should. You should strive towards $53 million in debt. Matter of fact, I think you should topple Kanye's record of $53 million and go for like $153 million.
I mean, I would like to be on like TV.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I'm not going big enough.
That's a good idea. Yeah, Tony, think about that.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Keep diving deeper into
Keep
debt.
diving deeper and have all
Go
kinds
get
of
some
comments.
loans.
And offend everybody along the way.
Yeah, no, I could do that. I've been actually mindfully holding back on doing it.
Oh, gosh, you're just too nice and too nice
doing
of a
it
guy.
wrong.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, Tony? You're too nice.
Don't know, guys.
You know, take advantage of people. Step on them. Be mean.
Be like Kanye.
Be like Kanye.
Be like Kanye.
Be like Kanye.
What would
Matter of
Jesus do?
fact, that's right. He wrote the song about himself. How could you be so heartless? Yeah. That was Kanye. All right, well, we'll move on to Marissa from South Beach, Miami, Florida. And she writes, Dear Win, why are ex-boyfriends always so vindictive around Valentine's Day? Another easy question. Why are all her ex-boyfriends on the sun, never along this road, lost the soul to a woman so heartless. Yeah. And so why are guys so heartless and vindictive around Marissa on Valentine's Day?
Does she possibly have an attitude problem?
You know,
I'm just gonna throw that out there, Marissa. Maybe the problem lies with you. Because you know, I don't know you personally, but judging by your question here, it sounds like you're always trying to push the blame on other people, which is a quality I personally don't like. And I'm gonna say maybe your ex-boyfriends don't either. So I think you might deserve whatever they're rubbing your nose in.
Okay. What do you think, Tones?
As a man myself, I'm gonna speak generally for all men.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Valentine's Day, you know, is a time of like reflection. And you know, we dislike girls like every day. It's just on Valentine's Day we're reminded about it. So there's the extra incentive to like reach out and be like, hey, you suck. Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
So you just have more resentment and it just explodes on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you're just reminded that you have an outlet.
That's right.
Because
and why not belittle somebody? Why not be vindictive a la Kanye on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, exactly.
And be so
how
heartless.
the regular layman gets, you know, rid of his emotions.
Well, here's my question for you, Tony. You didn't even have to get up till noon. You had the whole day free. You could go to the market. When did you work in your time to be vindictive against all your ex-girlfriends?
I hadn't thought about it until now. That's gonna happen shortly.
After the show.
And there's gonna be mass text with the same thing.
Nice.
After the show. Matter of fact, you're not even going to give names to the text. It's just going to be a spam text to all.
It's going to be a mass text,
Awesome.
but it'll apply to all of them.
That
and none of them will know.
I love this. Get it to them right before they go to bed so they can dwell on it
One
all
of them's
night.
going to be Marissa.
Well, I mean, you know, we have the avenue to reach back to you, Marissa. And sorry if a text comes from a 303 or 720 number down there in Florida. You know, Marissa, I'm going to have to say that Tony is kind of onto something here. Guys have this resentment probably all year long because they're forced to chase women. They're forced to be proactive and the courting process and so on. Even though things have developed quite a bit, you know, now in 2016, But still, at the end of the day, if you fall up short and you fall up short, or things go well and then it falls up short afterwards, that vindictive kind of animosity just festering. And I'm guessing that these guys are probably type A guys that you, well, maybe broke their heart. And so now they're trying to get back to you and say, look, Marissa, you are no person that I want to be with. Bleep. And you know what? We have one more little piece of inspiration, though, from Marissa and everyone else to get you through the rest of the week, and that is known as Horoscope Corner.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
Hey there, Cancer. I know life can be hard for you, but you can turn yourself from a Cancer into a yes, you can, sir. If you check us out, go to the World Improv Network on Facebook, like us there. Check us out on Twitter at World Improv Net. Give us a follow. Go to YouTube, look up the World Improv Network. You can subscribe to our channel. You can like some videos. You can check out our podcast, the World Improv Network podcast. It's on iTunes. Look us up, leave some stars, leave a review, and you too can have a yes, you can, sir kind of year.
Thanks for listening to Win on Mile High Sports Radio. Don't forget to be a winner and interact with the cast by sending your suggestions or questions for each show segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line on Sundays before or during the show. See you next week.